Coatsy, 2 goals, 3 points, job done. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, like you say, 2 goals, clean sheet was probably a big thing. It's been a few weeks, since we've had a clean sheet, so it was nice to get that. But to get the 2 goals in the first half and then to go and see the game out in the second half and sort of dig in when we had to, it was a real professional job, I thought, tonight. It was a tough night, come down here on a Tuesday, a bit of wind about, difficult pitch, against a side who are fighting for their lives. So it was always going to be difficult, but, we put the challenge of the players that, look, if we were going away to Linfield tonight or away to Glentoran, we would probably have no issues in terms of motivation around the players, but these are sometimes the toughest games, on a Tuesday night down in Loughgall. It can be difficult, but like I say, we've done a really professional job and probably made it as easy as we possibly could have tonight. So no, we're delighted with the 3 points, and it keeps us, suppose, bouncing back from the disappointment of the Crusaders game. It's nice to get back on that winning trail and to get 3 points.
Thought everybody from Monday 11 and obviously the guys that came off the bench it was really, as you said, professional performance, but I thought Matthew Snoddy in the middle of the park stood out. Very accomplished performance, and his ball through for Chrissy Atherton for that goal was unbelievable, wasn't it?
Yeah, he was excellent tonight. He's been out of the team there for a couple of weeks, just with others maybe performing when they got their chance, and we've really, really good competition in that midfield area. You've still Isaac Bird to come back as well, and we've really, really good numbers in there and good quality. They're all probably have a legitimate shout to be starting week in, week out. So he's come back in tonight, and I know Matthew, obviously from our time at Crusaders together, I know what type of person he is and his personality, and I knew there'd be no issues with him coming back in, and he went out there and sort of maybe a point to prove, because he was probably disappointed that he wasn't playing in recent weeks, but he was outstanding tonight, and he brought everything that he's about. His work rate out of possessions is as good as anybody in the league, and and he's shown his quality on the ball as well when he had the opportunity to go and get forward and join in. I thought he was excellent, and probably beside him, the man beside him in there, Niall Quinn, I thought was outstanding too, particularly in the second half. Just that he's just got that quality about him, you can tell that he's obviously played at won so many trophies in the Irish League over the years. He just has that quality, and he just stepped in there tonight and, just read the game beautifully, went and stuck his head on things and then has that quality left foot. So, no, the two of them complement each other really well tonight, and probably, along with the two centre halves, gave us a real platform to go and win the game. And Peter on one side and particularly Chrissy in the first half too, it was a real threat all night with the two fullbacks, going and joining in when they got the opportunity. So yeah, we were excellent all over as well. Jack Malone and Mick O'Connor linked up well as well when we got the opportunities, and I suppose tonight was about doing the ugly side of the game and winning those personal duels and the battles, and then when those wee opportunities arose to go and try and hurt Loughgall, could you make the most of them? And then the first half we were pretty disappointed. We were 2-0 up, we maybe could have had two or couple more goals to their name, but we took the 2-0, and then it was important in the second half to manage the game, and I suppose for this team that's part of their evolution and development, is can they start to manage those type of leads at difficult venues, and we were delighted with both halves really, and a real 90-minute performance.
You mentioned Jack Malone there, another good goal for him as well, playing a bit more advanced than maybe he has done this season with Davy McDade coming in. Do you think we missed Davy in there?
I think you do miss Davy. Davy's a quality player, and he's shown it since we've come in. He's been excellent, and but it's I suppose a testament to the strength and depth of the squad that when a player like Davy McDade is missing through suspension, that there's other players can fill that void. We're more than comfortable with Jack playing higher and as part of the midfield and playing more as a 10. I think he enjoys it. We're more, like I say, we're more than happy for him to go in there, and he likes to get in the box and score goals, and that's a couple of occasions when he's played in there he's went and scored goals. So no, this football business is all about being a squad. You can't get by with 11 players. I think I said it a few weeks ago. You need everybody. You need a 20+ man squad. You've even seen there tonight the young Ben Wilson coming on the right hand side. All these players are going to be needed, and big part of their development, getting minutes when they can, and Paul McGovern as well when he came on, excellent, really, really good. So no, it was a good night all round. I think good professional performance, and the 3 points were what we really needed, coming down here tonight with what we have coming up and what we want to try and achieve in these last sort of 7 or 8 weeks of the season.
Looking forward then, we've obviously got another home game at the weekend with Colin, a team that we usually do fairly well against. They've obviously strengthened with a few additions in the January transfer window and are sort of on a bit of an up at the minute. What's your thoughts going into that one?
Yeah, looking forward to it. It's always nice to go into, I suppose it's quite a big game now in the context of where we both are in the league, separated by a few points, and it's an opportunity for us to maybe draw level on points with them. So yeah, it's a big game, in terms of really making that push towards the top 6, or as high up the bottom half if you like. So it's a big game. we're at home, which is obviously good. You know, we like playing at Mourneview, and we fancy our chances against most teams. You know, at home, it's we there's no getting away. It's going to be difficult. You know, they've made some great signings in January. You know, Ronan Docherty, who I know well, and Levi Ives, 2 players I've played with, top Irish League players, and you know, I think Charles Dunn's come in as well, and by all accounts has been excellent. And what I've seen of him, he's been very good. So they've added to their squad, to what was already a good squad. So we know it's going to be difficult, but look, we can only look after ourselves. We get ourselves back in on Thursday, recover, and make sure we're ready to go on Saturday and give it a real good go.